So here is the GUI of the plugin. So let's talk about how this works and what's the arrangement here. Up here, this section is the preset section, and you can also access it by hitting the button in the middle instead of going through the arrows, and it gives you the different tags and how you can go through. You can choose by genre, type, artist, all, which is really cool. And of course, the plugin is beautifully designed with the wood grain on the side. As you can see right here, this is the actual key section here where you can activate your key finder. And I'm going to show you guys the separate key tuning plugin in a few after we go through the GUI here. And you can control the speed and also the depth, the percentage of the depth of the actual tuning here. And then you have your shift and format. You can really dive deep into here, and you can actually use your mix, or you can record it live and track with this, and the input here, so we can check that out, how we're coming in. And there we go, our reference pitch. The next section, which I love this user interface, I love the way it's arranged, is the analog dynamics EQ. You have this section here, which is a really cool section. As I mentioned earlier in this video, is that you get to learn the difference between color and saturation, and you get to hear the difference of the distortion that's taking place. The dynamic section consists of the gate and also the de-esser, and then the compressor here at the bottom. And you have the option and presets on each one of these. So you can do flat or you can do focus, and you can just go through tight, different styles of compression, the feel that you're going for. And then over here we have our EQ. You have the full range. You can pull down your frequencies. You can dial in. All of this is built within this plugin. That's pretty awesome. And then over here we have our incredible effects section, and that effects section is modulation, and you can activate each one of these sections by just pressing this button here, deactivating the dot, and that is active or inactive. We have our chorus here, and we can change from chorus to doubler. You can actually do that for the modulation. It's just different types of modulation. I hope that makes sense. And then the blend, you can blend that in with the percentage here. You see what you're doing. Then over here is your delay. You can do 1/4 times, quarter note, of course, and then your stereo width. Visually engaged while using this and being able to touch and feel this plugin, which is really awesome. And then our reverb over here, you can go to the different styles of reverbs. You have plate, of course, you have room, ambience, chamber, hall. Everything is right here. Everything is literally. And then your output, you control it here, and the mix of this section here. And then you have effects ducking to get those professional vocals. You don't have to automate. It's right here, unless you want to be a pro about it. So, and now let's look at some vocals, and let's talk about the first initial part, which is the tuning part. They created a separate plugin, Key Finder. With Key Finder, the Topline vocal suite has a separate Key Finder. So say for instance, let's do Kristen real quick. Let's bypass all of this and let's just do the key finder. Although our vocals are already tuned, this is still just a cool thing to walk through so you guys can see. My vocals are not tuned, so you guys are going to get to look at that in a different light as well. So what we do is you activate listen, and it actually waits on you, and we have this bypass here, the fantastic Kristen Simone.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast.
Okay, so it already understands and learned her vocals. Let it play a little bit through and let it learn and get as much information about the vocals when using the key finder. And then what you do is you send it to your top line. Let's take this off bypass. The key is already here.
I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast.
And we're gonna deactivate the tune. Ooh.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers
now, saturation
and the lakes that you're used to. I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast.
Different type of distortion there.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used
Very
to.
vintage. Now imagine recording these vocals with like a 251 or just like an inexpensive tube microphone and throwing this vintage effect on it here. And then the compression.
I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all.
I like that.
I think you're moving too fast.
So guys, we are not mixing in real time, but you guys hear the gist of it. This is a very cool plugin. And let's talk about these EQ real quick.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to.
That is really cool.
I know that you're gonna.
And just because you select the presets doesn't mean you can't go in and change up each section in here. So you can really dial in right in this plugin. You can choose any section and change it up even under those presets. So it's completely customizable. Nothing is fixed. And let's go to my vocals. Oh, that body, baby. My vocals aren't tuned at all. So let's go ahead and load up the Topline vocal suite here, and let's use Sparks. Let's use the UADX. Let's go native here. And then up here, let's do the key finder because like I stated, my vocals aren't tuned. Go to pitch shift. That's an easy way to find it. And then we go to Topline Key Finder. So let's have it learn what we have going on. It's waiting for audio. Oh, that body, baby. I'm seeing the main notes being found. I feel so free. Yep, we have a winner. I love the way you give it. Whoa. Let's stop it and we can send it over and let's get to the Topline vocals here. This is basic Topline vocals and let's listen to it. Oh, that body, baby. Turn it all the way down. I feel so free. I want it as natural as possible, so I'm cranking the speed down. I love the way you give it. Whoa. I feel free to love. Yeah, that's about it right there. You, my angel. I like that. Girl, you drive me wild. Just for natural Topline vocal, let's do some sriracha. Oh, that body, baby. That's it right there. I feel so free. But that's... Oh, that body, baby. Ooh. I feel so free. Let's get some saturation. I love the way you give it. Whoa. Okay, let's go to... I feel free to love. You, my angel. Oh man, that would sound so good. Wow. Now this is an awesome plugin. What are your thoughts? Comment them below. I really do hope that you all enjoyed this video. This vocal suite plugin is definitely an epic vocal chain with effects that you can use to your advantage. Really awesome plugin. This plugin gives you the ability to be creative and technical at the same time, which I am a fan of. And I really do hope that you all enjoyed this video and got something out of it. What are your thoughts? Be sure to comment below about this vocal plugin suite. I really do appreciate it. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. And if you're interested, check it out in the description below. Don't forget to be great and create. This is your boy Archie Beats, and I am signing off.